La Yasha Allah. While y'all put down, we turn to face the east. This is the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Shabashamaya, Udash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baharataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamaya, Thundernow, Lakam, Ka, Yawam, Wasalak Lanow, Kawawak now, Kasalak now, Kawawak now, Wala'a, Kabaya now, Banasa Yawan, Wabal, Hawashai now, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wahala, Watabarat, Wawalamya, Amah. All right, now in English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be. This is the Hakat, the prayer for the power. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Baba Kashah, Bathala now, Hakat, Rapa'ah, Kal Makala, Kal Mawak, Hakat, Tahar, Amatazoya, Hakat, Lahakayam, Hamatyam, Hakat, Al-Wakawa, Atamala, Hashem, Hashem Yahushua, the water among. And then in English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. This is the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahushua, Wa Mayaka Allah, Wa Alahayim, Matazabiyah, Alawap Yahana, Alawap Yam, Asaranyam, Akatazayam, Halkalyayam, Wa Akwapyam, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Wa Ramah. Now in English, bless you, Yahweh. And Yahushua. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yohanan. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. And the name Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Hahayam, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ba'ad, Yahweh, Aratazah, Ayathan, Namawat, Wagalka, Al, Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, Ma'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamor, Yasharala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazaka, Al, Yad, Yamayanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakak, Wayarak, Balayah, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makah, Ra, Yashamor, Atanapashka, Yahweh, Yashamor, Taza'alka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'at, Ma'ai, Aywalam. So be it. All right, Psalm 21 in the English now. I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help coming from Yahweh.
My help coming from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee
Will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold,
He that keepeth Israel.
he that keepeth Israel
Shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite me by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth
And even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it.
All right, we're going to do Psalms 83 in the Hebrew first. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Wa-Al-Tashakwat.
Al-Tashakwat.
Al. Kayhan. Slakia. Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabdika.
Ayayabdika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wamashanaka.
Umashanaka.
Nasha Awa.
Nasa'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Yaira Yamwa.
Ya'ara Yamwa.
Sawa.
Sawa.
Wayataya Ai Tazawa.
Wayataya Ai Tazawa.
Altazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazawakika.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Walakakida.
Walakakida.
Magalia.
Magalia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shom
Shom Yashua.
Aiwa.
Iwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Ai Tazawa.
Ai Tazawa.
La.
La.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Aurika.
Ayaka.
Baya.
Maya.
Yakaratwa.
Yakaratwa.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Adawam.
Adawan.
Wamashama Alia.
Umashana'ala.
Hawa Abba.
Mawa Abba.
Wahagaria.
Wahagaria.
Gabal.
Gabal.
I'm a one.
I'm a one.
I'm a lot.
I'm a lot.
Palasha.
Palasha.
I'm Yeshebya.
Yeshebya.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Gam Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawai.
Zarawai.
Lebanyalawa.
Lebanyalawa.
Selah.
Selah.
Ashelaham.
Ashelaham.
Kamadian.
Kamadian.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kayabian.
Kayabian.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Kwayashuan.
Kwayashuan.
Nashamadwa.
Nasamadwa.
Ba'ayanda Ira.
Ba'ayanda Ira.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
La Adam.
La Adam.
Shayatamwa.
Sayatamwa.
Narayamawa.
Narayamawa.
Ka'ira.
Ka'ira.
Wakaza Abba.
Wakaza Abba.
Wakaza Bak.
Wakaza Bak.
Wakata Zamanai.
Kazamanai.
Ka. Nasaya Kamwa.
Messiah Kamwa.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amawa.
Amawa.
Nayarasha.
Nayarasha.
Lanaw.
Lanawa.
Ah. Na'aiwa.
Na'aiwa.
Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Kagargala.
Kagargala.
Kakwash.
Kakwash.
Lapanya Rakar.
Upon the call.
Kaiash.
Kaiash.
Saba Ira Yaira.
Ira.
Wakalahaba.
Wakabahaba.
Dalahat.
Dalahat.
Haryam.
Haryam.
Khan.
Khan.
Daradapma.
Dawadapma.
Basa Irika.
Basa Irika.
Wabasaba Patka.
Wabasaba Patka.
Dabahalam.
Dabahalam.
Mala'a.
Mala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Kola one.
Kola one.
Wayabakwashu.
Wayabakwashu.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yabashwa.
Yabashwa.
Wayabahawa.
Wayabahawa.
Ayai.
Ayai.
Wayakapawa.
Wayakapawa.
Wayaibadwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Atha. Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Labat.
Labat.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Ka.
Ka.
Ha'arataza.
Ha'arataza.
Amon.
Amon.
All right. Psalms 83 in the English now. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
And hold not thy peace.
And hold not thy peace.
And be
not still, O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted. Against thy hating ones.
Against thy hated ones.
They have said.
Come.
And let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Israel.
That the name of Israel.
May be no more in remembrance.
May be no more remembrance.
They have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
Confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacles of Edom.
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kishon, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles, like Oreb, and like Zair. Yea, all their princes, as Zabal, as Amun, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh, in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy temper, and make them afraid with thy scorn. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. So be. All right, now we read the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name Yahushua. Listen to us now. Right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, and death to the heathen that speak against us. Thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the schools. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, and death to the heathen, and shake loose the treasures of the rich of Israel. They refuse to give to the school. Force the rich to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction, and death to the Edomites, and the nation, and their drug dealers, court system, prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinhead, Posse Comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airways, cable access channel, and the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us, and bring swift death to all the heathen that stand in the way, that try to stop us, broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues. Cause them to go to and fro. Through the earth. And destroy. Cause the plagues to come against America. And destroy them in their stronghold. Let the plague shake the house of the thief, and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel, come down with the flying sauce, and kill all the heathen, that come up against us, as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all. That is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media, throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake it thy coming. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it. So, Shalom Israel. Yahweh Shem Hashem to the brothers. Yahweh Shem Hashem to the sisters. This is the Sabbath service. And this is the holy Sabbath of the Most High. And holy means to be separated. Holy doesn't mean what you think, as in the Christian church. what they tell you. Holy in Christianity, holy means just maybe a crazy wild look. You know, did you sanctified or something? You know what I'm saying? Holy means to be separated, set apart from. You know, so that's these are holy Sabbaths of the Most High that are in the Bible, and we ought to keep it. If you're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you ought to keep these holy Sabbaths of the Most High. And today we're going to go into like what's going on with Russia. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just a real heavy story that's been prophesied in the Bible. You know, Commander Junior Hunter brought it out, you know, all this week and stuff. You know, we brought it out in classes and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it's something that Black people and Hispanics and Native Indians, the true Israelites of the planet, what we really should be understand that this is only the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The end is not yet. You know, Christ says that in the Bible. I mean, this is in the Bible. Christ said the end is not yet. Although these things are happening, the end is not yet. You know what I'm saying? Although Russia, you know, invaded Ukraine, you know what I'm saying? The end is not yet. You know what I'm saying? And like I brought out in the classes all this week, I mean, if you fearing this, you don't understand the Bible. You don't understand. I mean, all you are is Christian. Right. If you fear these things that's going on, you're a Christian and you don't understand the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Because these things are prophesied. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's going to fall. They're not going to join one another. They're going to fall apart. Even with the oppressor, they're going to fall apart. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to go with their people. They're going to go into their own land. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on now is the things of the Most High. You know, the Most High, He's doing all these type of things. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing to see if you understand the Bible. If you're in the truth of the ISUPK, it's a beautiful thing to see. You know what I'm saying? You see the things that Commander Junior Hunter and all the rest of the generals they've been all these years prophesying, talking about, bringing it out in the Bible. Just things that are happening. So we got to really understand it. The Most High is doing these things, like Amos 3 and 6. You know what I'm saying? The Most High does all these type of things. You know, brother, give me that for the first precept. Amos chapter 3, verse 6.
Come on, sir.
And it's very easy. Like I said, when you come into the truth of the ISUPK, it's easy to see the things out. Everything is pointed out in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's for us, for our understanding. You know what I'm saying?
It's the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
Man, so it's talking about like those times when the Bible was written. You know, when a trumpet being blown, that's telling you the danger is coming. You know what I'm saying? Either war is coming or some type of danger is coming, so you blow. So it said, well, a trumpet be blown and people be not afraid. People was always afraid when they hear a trumpet. You know what I'm saying? Read on, brother.
Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
Oh, man, and that's the head part right there. Is there evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? You know what I'm saying? The Lord does everything. You know what I'm saying? So if you think it's evil, what Russia is doing, the Lord is working that. The Lord is making sure Russia go and invade Ukraine. These things are going to happen. You know what I'm saying? These are the wars and the rumors of war. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Bible, when Christ is talking about, the wars and the rumors of war, these are things that are of the Most High, what He wants to happen. You know what I'm saying? So if you are afraid, and you got to really get into the truth of the ISUPK. And stop thinking of folks.
Right, just to back up on what you're saying, like it's the Most High that's doing all this. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So what you're saying is being done by the Most High for His people. The Most High is disturbing their peace so we can have peace. Because there can't be two winners in a race, in a marathon. There only be one winner. And for us to win, they have to lose. So don't be afraid of the things that's going on, because that has nothing to do with us, but it has everything to do with our salvation, being closer than what we think it is. But we should not be afraid of the things that's going on right now. Russia is invading Ukraine. That's their business.
That's it.
But the Most High got them doing it for a bigger purpose.
Get that brother a hand. And the beautiful thing about what that brother brought up, hey, the Most High is doing it for what? He did it for us. We have to be free. All this type of stuff that's going to happen, the things like Russia going into Ukraine, that's all the beginning. What Christ said, the beginning of sorrows. You know what I'm saying? The wars and the rumors of wars. I mean, this is all that's happening right now, you know? Because it has to happen.
I haven't seen anything about war in the Egyptian Book of the Dead.
Yeah,
I haven't seen anything about wars or rumors of wars in the Quran.
God.
But we'll see World War I, World War II, and World War III prophesied in the scriptures.
That's right.
What's going on with that? Islam, Muslims.
Oh, yeah.
What's up with that? Egyptologists. The Bible talks about all these things, and if I could, since I'm bringing it out, I got to bring it up.
Yeah, go ahead, put it. Put it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And this is good for a while, because why? I got a whole lot of Muslims on my page. It's something about, I don't know. I mean, they come and they think that we're gonna be. I don't know what you think we're gonna want from us in ISUPK. I mean, you are Muslim, but yet you want to give me a friend request. I mean, I don't know what you want us to say something about Allah and whatever. No, we're not. You know what I'm saying? We're going to bash Islam.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're going against Islam. You know what I'm saying? Because it's destroying our people.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So, go ahead, brother, bring that out.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 9, verse 12. One woe is past. And to you Christians and so-called Muslims, woe means destruction or war. So in this scripture right here is letting you know one woe is past. And behold, there come two woes more hereafter. What do you think that's speaking about? World War I and World War II. And we're going to get that and show it to you. So from here, we're going to go to Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. So y'all go ahead and get that. Revelation chapter 11, verse 14. And it says, the second war was past. So we have World War I and World War II. The scripture just said the second war was past. But check this out. And behold, the third war coming quickly. So World War III is coming quickly. While you least expected it. It's coming quickly, whether you like it or not, whether you don't believe in the Bible or not. Guess what? You didn't believe in the Bible when World War I and II came. So what is that going to make you change? Does that change the fact of the Most High just because you don't believe? The scriptures say God forbid. That's it. So you're not going to stop the program. But this is the Most High's program, and you can't stop it.
That's right.
But if you dislike it, or don't want to hear it, the Most High got a plan, and it's coming to pass. You see it every day. Look at the viruses going around, and there's a new strain of the coronavirus going around. Up under your nose is why you worried about Russia and Ukraine. The Most High bringing on all kind of destruction and devastation that you don't know nothing about because your Christian church is not teaching you these things. That Muslim mosque is not teaching you none of this stuff that's going on about our people. The 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Well, you can't find it in this handbook called the Bible because it's more than a book. It's the records of the Israelites, what was to happen to them and what's going to happen to them. Ain't no way around it. It's not in any of your other books. But the Christians want to take our Bible and use our Bible. Farrakhan want to take and quote our Bible all the time and misquote it. You never hear him speaking about the Quran. What prophecies does the Quran have that could benefit us? What is it? The Quran ain't told us anything about nothing that's coming along. It never told us that we would be sold into the hands of our enemies. The Egyptian Book of the Dead never told us this either. So why do we follow this man? All that is to get you to be distracted and rest so it can keep you away from the Most High. Your power, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American. This is your records. They take records and try to make it a religion where everybody can join. Pentecostal, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah's Wickedness. Everything to divide and conquer you from keeping you to coming back to your real identity and your real records, which is the Bible. Because the Most High didn't give man religion. He gave us law, statutes, and commandments, what we should do and what not to do. You want to live, you're going to follow this way. You want to die, the road is wide. But there's straight gate coming through these scriptures to the ISUPK. Yo, we sounding off the alarm for our people. If you hearing this, we sounding the alarm off. It's not the time to rest. This is not your resting place. This is not our final destination. The Most High didn't bring us to this second Egypt again just to get comfortable and follow the ways of this place, and that's it. You was made to be more than a slave. You was made to be more than a jester for these people, man. Deuteronomy 7:6 said, "Thou art a holy people unto himself." The Lord had chosen you to be a special people above all people on the face of the earth. But you want to run with a football and entertain your own press. You worried about a basketball scholarship. You worried about being a rapper, getting into it with your brother because he rapping too. Come on, man. It ain't the time for that. The scripture also tells us to gather ourselves together. O nation not desired. We are those people. And we got to gather ourselves together so we can maneuver through this wilderness right here called America. Spiritual Egypt and Sodom and Gomorrah, man. And you see what's going around, all this homosexuality, all this resurrecting these so-called deities of the other nations. Black men in America, you're not Egyptian. You're not an African. But you can't open up these records called Bible and find out your true nationality. Find out your true history. Find out the true purpose of what you're doing here. Hey, and in no other book you can find that. If you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native American, yo, get in contact with the ISUPK in your city and join your brothers in this fight, man. Ain't nobody else coming and telling you these prophecies of this Bible. Nobody. Farrakhan don't know the Bible. He can't guide you in the right way. TD Jakes don't know the Bible. All these people been taught by some theological school, and look what they did. Look at Joel Osteen. When the floods came, he shut the doors of his church. He said, "No, ain't coming in this building." Thought it was the Lord's house. ISUPK building doors been open since 1969 for our people. Food program, prison program, shelter program, GED program, everything to help you get on your feet and live and serve your God, man. It's like you can't.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's what we do. It's what we do, and you missing it. You missing the whole thing when you join with the oppressor, when you join with America. You missing everything that's going on. And you forgiving them for what they've done to us. When God in the Bible is not forgiving them.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So the end time is not yet. It's only the beginning. It's only the beginning. Because why? The oppressor is going to pay for all what he's done.
That's right.
I mean, it's all in the Bible. It's recorded in the Bible, things that they done. And the punishment for what they did. You know what I'm saying? They always trying to stop it, and then they're trying to ban critical race theory. You know, I can't get off that enough because it's ridiculous. Because we was bringing out in class earlier this week, they took Black History Month from Black people. Even in our SUPK, we know Black History Month is a bunch of garbage.
Right.
You know, but it's something for Black people. But then they come with the ban of critical race theory. That just crushes the whole history month. It takes it away. It's gone out the window. Because why? If you talk about how great Robinson was, and he broke down the color barrier when he destroyed the Black League. When you think about that, what about him being called a nigger? Right. What about him being spit on and called all these names? You can't say nothing about that. Because why? It's a ban on critical race theory. You know what I'm saying? All these brothers that went through traumas, trying to make it as a football player, basketball player, baseball player. And then you got to learn how high they hit the ball, right? How fast they ran, and that's it. When it comes to all the atrocities that they suffered, you can't mention that. Because why? It's a ban on critical race theory. White people can't feel bad about the evil that they've done. Shame is covering them. That's what's in Obadiah. Right. Shame is going to cover them. You know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful thing about it. And they have to pay for the slavery and all of that stuff. That's right. They have to pay for those things. They don't. You know? So it's a beautiful thing knowing the Bible. Give me Exodus 21:16, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing knowing the Bible, knowing what's in the Bible. The Bible's just not talking about Jesus loving everybody and taking you in heaven one day and everybody's going to be just so happy. And no. I mean, come on, in Christianity, the evilest nigga goes to heaven. Everybody goes to heaven. You know, everybody goes to heaven. You know, the nigga who burned down, shot up the neighborhood. Then when he get killed, oh, he got angel wings on the obituary. You know what I'm saying? Everybody goes to heaven. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. It's foolishness. It's Christianity. You know, not only satanic, but idiotic.
That's right.
Give me that.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 21 and verse 16. And he that stealeth the man.
No, wait a minute. Critical race theory. He that stealeth a man. I mean, come on. He that stealeth a man. If you steal a man, we were stole, okay? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, come on. We were in all these captivities all through the Bible. So the Lord had this in the Bible. This is a law. Read, brother.
And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Amen. This is the word. I mean, the Lord said this. This is the words in the Bible. Stealeth a man. You know what I'm saying?
And sell.
And sell. You know what I'm saying? They'd have done that to us. All right? They've done that to us. They took us off a slave ship and put flour on us. I mean, that was so gay, so homosexual. You put a flour on our naked bodies and they sold us. They did this to us. And it's in the Bible telling us, if you do it, the Lord is going to repay you for that. He's going to repay you for it. You know what I'm saying? He's going to put you to death for it. You know? So the crazy thing about it is when we try to join the oppressor and say, oh, man, we're talking about all that slavery stuff. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is talking about it. He's not forgetting it. It's in the Bible. But see, if you're a Christian, you don't know these things are in the Bible.
Right.
All you think the Bible is nothing about the white Jesus coming and loving everybody. And the Bible's not about that black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. The Bible's about us. The Bible is about our redemption. You know what I'm saying? God damn. I mean, come on, the Bible's about the Lord coming back and redeeming us. You know what I'm saying? Sending Christ to come and rule the planet. That's what the Bible's about.
I got to bring up this other precept. Revelation chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity. It's evident that the so-called white man led us into captivity. So this is what the scriptures say. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the nation and the faith of the saints. So this is what we patiently waiting on is payback. It's justice. So Christianity don't make no sense. Everybody get to go to heaven. The slave master whipped and killed some slaves. So that means he get to go to heaven when the slaves go to heaven and die. When they die, they go to heaven together. It wouldn't be a just God. God is just. It would be fair if the oppressor would be in two heavens. When we've been in hell, now we go to heaven and he in heaven with us. It don't make no sense. It don't add up. It don't add up. You know what I'm saying? Our God is a just God. So that's why I say he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. You put us into slavery. You whipped us. You hung us, lynched us, set us on fire. So the scriptures say these things must happen to you. It must happen to you. You think the slave owner been on this plantation 60 years? Lord. All kind of slaves, hundreds of slaves he done ran through and beat and whipped and burnt and castrated. You don't think nothing gonna happen to him? That's why reincarnation is real. We're born on this earth again. After you die, you go get judged, and then you sit back here to carry out your judgment. That punishment that's been put on you. So nobody is missing this captivity. Nobody is missing this payback. No matter what you think. Ronald Reagan is going to be a slave. George Washington is going to be a slave. They didn't just die and that's it. They coming back into this world to be a slave. I mean, come on, man. The Most High is just. And he's on our side when we do what he say do. All we got to do is keep his commandments, and they're not grievous. It's not hard to keep the words of the Most High. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not. Those are not hard. Don't touch the unclean thing. He's letting you know what to do and what not to do that'll make you live. He said, I come to give you life and more abundantly. But you want to take your own way. You want to eat that pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. Oh, it's a delicacy. We're living it out. Give me that crab leg. But you're killing yourself, man. You know it. You kill yourself. Everything is not good for the body. It said it's unclean to you. And you shall not even touch the dead body of it. But here you is eating it. You eating it. And the scripture say don't touch the dead carcass. Don't touch the carcass of it. But you eating what he said don't eat. Imagine that, man. Just picture. Most High said don't eat this nasty pig. And when it died, don't even touch it. Don't even touch the body of it. But look, the oppressor got you thinking that it's the best thing on earth. It's the other white meat. So you going to eat it from the tail to the pig snout. They did everything to the pig. Eat the pig foot, the hoof, the ears, the snout, the tail, the chitlins. The Most High said don't touch that filthy thing. It's unclean to you. But we are exceeded so much in our wickedness that we like, hey, we don't care. We don't care. We want to follow what the oppressors say do because they know. Well, you find yourself in a ditch every time you turn against the Most High. You're going against what he said do. You're digging your own grave. The Most High will take you out, man. That's it. So I get captured. You brought on something really heavy what you just said. You said how to eat the whole pig. And that is so amazing because I never ate a cow's ears. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We eat cow, we eat the beef, of course, you know what I'm saying? But the pig, you eat the pig's ears. They eat everything of the pig. Everything is gone. From the feet to the ears, except to the snout. You see the nose, everything. I mean, is that crazy or what? That's to tell you how sinful it is. Right. I mean, you eat everything. I mean, come on, man. You see those movies where they had about big whole hog's head and it's in there. With the apple in his mouth. Yeah, with the apple in his mouth. I mean, come on. That's how sinful the oppressor is. And guess what? You know, you can find that pig being cooked in your Christian church on Sunday. God. You can find that catfish that's frying in the Christian church on the fish fry night. Oh, yeah. Tuesday night catfish. Yeah. Man, your pastor eats shrimp and red lobster when he leaves the church. I mean, man, you know what I'm saying? That's, man, come on. You see, we got to clean up that. And that's why that's why I brought this, had this topic to be the end is not yet, because we got some cleaning up of ourselves, of our nation to do. As Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we got to clean ourselves up. We are doing so much wickedness. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and you Christians go to church and you say you pray for Christ to come. You don't want Christ to come. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see Christ. Because if you see Christ, he's going to chop your head off. That's for being so evil and wicked. You know what I'm saying? And we sitting there, I mean, come on, we got to clean ourselves up. We seeing so much stuff happening right now. These prophecies being fulfilled. And that's a beautiful thing. But if you go in the Christian church, you know what I'm saying? Or like I said, a lot of Negroes, you think you not Christian because you don't go to church, but you do the same things that Christians do. That's right. So you are a Christian. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, we see all these things happening right now. These prophecies being fulfilled right now that we bring out in the Bible. But you still got a chance to get on the chariots. But you definitely got to clean yourselves up. That's right. You definitely got to stop all the wickedness. Like the brother just brought out the hog eating, the pig feet eating. I mean, that's just, I mean, come on. We are just, I mean, that's something we do. We have a holiday. They have a holiday, well, what is it, New Year's or something, where they eat the chitlins and the, good Lord. I mean, come on. We still doing that? I mean, that's amazing that we are still sinful like that. And they hear these classes, they hear these Sabbath services, they'll be saying, yeah, I know. Yeah, give me that hog, give me that pig, and you tear it up. Right. I mean, you know what? I mean, no, we tell the truth. No, we bring it out of the Bible, but you still go against the Most High. Right, and if I could, like, the slaves in the old day, they had to eat it. They was forced to eat it.
Gone.
They was forced. But now you got a choice, man. You got a choice not to eat it.
Gone.
And the only choice the Most High give you is whether you do it and die,
gone,
or do this and live.
Gone. And then
we take that.
Go ahead, Captain. No, sorry, that's so heavy what you just said. The slaves were forced to eat the chitlins and the pig feet. That's what they thought about you. Don't give that nigga a pork chop. Don't give those Negroes no pork chops. Those pork chops are good. The white people save the pork chops for them. It's to give him the feet of the pig. Give them the feet of the pig. They are slaves, so they're going to eat the feet. They're going to eat the intestines, the chitlins. Yes, that's what they are. The intestines.
Right.
You know, it's shit. Salakia. It's doo-doo. I mean, that's what it is. And they eat it. They give it to it, and they gave it to the slaves for a purpose.
Right.
The slaves they were forced to eat. They didn't want to eat that. A ham. You know what I'm saying? They want a pork chop. They want a pig. You know what I'm saying? But they give them the worst of the worst of the sinful thing.
Right.
I mean, we shouldn't eat none of it. But since we were just so slaves and so low, the slave had to say, here, eat the feet of the pig. And eat the chitlins.
And then like you said, they seen the masters eating the pork chops.
Yeah.
The best part of the pig to them. So now you think it's okay because he was eating it.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat the pork chop his master was eating. I'm going to eat this shrimp, crab, and lobster because master say this is the delicacy. It's the best for living. This is living. You just don't know. You're killing yourself and you're going against the Most High.
God.
And this oppressor is so slick. And so much of a slick serpent that he knows once he gets you to sin against the Most High won't fight for you.
God.
The Most High won't even listen to your prayer if you disobeying him.
God.
The Most High will, come on, man, he will turn his back on you for disobeying him. And you following after the oppressor, thinking that everything that he's doing is okay. Come on, man. That's why the scriptures also tell us don't follow the way of the heathen. The Most High gave us a way right here through these scriptures on what to do, what not to do. But you choose to follow the heathen every time and you fall in the ditch.
Yeah, okay.
Man.
You heard about that. Now, brother, give me Proverbs 3:31. And we just heavy. We're talking about the way we follow the oppressor all the time and follow, you know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. It's so sad. And I was happy with the brother brought out because it's like we as slaves, you see master eating the pork chops, the pork ribs. You know what I'm saying? The ham. Oh man, slaves wanted that. But all they was getting is what the intestines, the doo-doo, the feet. The white man gave it to us for a purpose. Nigga, you ain't getting this good old ham and ribs. You getting the feet of the pig tail. I mean, oh goodness, the pig tail. I mean, come on, man. It was all on purpose for them to do that because we were so low, because we were slaves. And know what we do? One day you have slaves dreaming. One day I'm gonna get that ham. Oh, I'm gonna get those ribs one day. Master ain't gonna be around, and I'm gonna get them ribs. I'm gonna get that ham. Boy, all of it's abomination. The ham, the ribs, you know what I'm saying? The pork chops, it goes against.
That's right.
It's satanic. Now, brother, give me Proverbs 3:31.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
You see that? Envy not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. You know what I'm saying? Because slavery is it's such a terrible oppression. That, like I said, you have Stockholm syndrome where you love the oppressor, more than your people. You know what I'm saying? So we were so downtrodden in slavery, we just wanted to be just like Master. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to get a big house like Master and live in it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some of us went against our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Snitching when they were trying to escape.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So many of us are like that. You know what I'm saying? Because why? They love Master more than their people. You know what I'm saying? and they envy them. That's what it's saying. What we bringing out, he envied the oppressor. The Lord is telling us in the Bible, don't envy them and choose none of his ways. But see what? When we grab that ham, that pork, that shrimp, that lobster, we're choosing his ways.
That's right.
You're going right against the Most High. You're going against the Most High. That's it. Don't choose none of his ways because his ways are stupid. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, if you use crab, shrimp, lobster, those are savages of the sea. You know, they eat the dead carcasses of the dead fish, dead whales, dead sharks, dead dolphins, whatever sea life is dead. The crab, shrimp, and lobster, the scallops, the clams, they eat it. The Lord created them to be those savages of the sea. Why? They filter the sea.
Right.
So the water can stay clean. But if you be so stupid to fish up the filters and eat them, I mean, how stupid is that? They have all that toxins in them. And now, a few years ago, they just started finding out that seafood is not good for you. You know, man, it got the little toxins in it. No, I mean, come on. I understand that. Because why? They eat the dead carcasses of the fish.
Right.
They eat all the pollution. They eat all the toxins and everything. They eat it, and then we fish them up and eat them. Boy, that Spielberg's something. I mean, you got to be a dummy.
You're right.
I mean, come on. Go ahead, brother.
And look at this, like, it wasn't always trash trucks, garbage trucks. Trucks.
God.
So guess what they use to eat the garbage? They use that 50p.
Oh.
The pig will eat anything. Anything. And they use the pig to clean up. But what they turn around and do, they eat the pig.
Eat the pig.
And like you said, they eat a shrimp will go in a fish mouth and eat the food off his teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, to filter the sea in the ocean, but we go in there and fish them up and eat them.
Exactly.
Following after these other nations, man.
How much sense does that make? It doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder why it makes you sick. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why God in the Bible is telling you it's an abomination. Don't eat it. Because he created the crab, shrimp, and lobster to filter the sea.
That's right.
And you are a big dum-dum following the white man, fishing it up, saying, oh, it's a delicacy. Oh, man, it's a thing to do. You know what I'm saying?
No way, Cap. What about the Christian preacher?
Oh, good.
He said, rise and eat. Peter, knowing that scripture ain't talking about eating no damn catfish or no pork or no seafood. Rise and eat, Peter. God said he nailed it to the cross. You can eat that pork now. You can eat that pig. You can eat them ham hocks.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, it's so silly, man.
And look, Big Mama still get her foot cut off. You know, from eating all that garbage. You know what I'm saying? From getting diabetes and high blood pressure. From eating that garbage. She still got to get her legs cut off. You know what I'm saying? Amputated. Man, boy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy.
You're going to follow that still.
Exactly.
Break them traditions of men, man. And follow who you were meant to follow.
God.
If he's not speaking as the oracles of the mouthpiece of God, you don't follow that, man. If he's telling you to do away with the commandments, man, you better run away from that, man. Because he's going to be least in the kingdom, and he's going to get you destroyed to make you least in the kingdom. But rather follow them men who teaching you to keep the commandments of the Most High.
That's right.
Whether you showing you and teaching you how to keep the commandments of the Most High. That's why, man, we thank the Most High for the fire commanding General Yohana. And the ISUPK, man, since 1969. It's been the school of the prophets. The school on teaching you how to keep the commandments of the Most High. Teaching you how to keep these laws and how to observe the high holy days and the Sabbath. What to do and what not to do that's good and righteous according to the Most High. That's right. And it's in your face. You had it all the time. Sitting on your grandma's shelf collecting dust.
That's it.
But what we did, we took the dust off the Bibles and opened them up and found out who we are. We found out that these is our records. And man, so when you find out who you are, you know what the mission is for you to do. That's right. Being a Christian or a Muslim, man, you ain't got no mission. I don't even know what the Quran teach. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know that some Muslims say you should worship the Bible, follow the Bible. But the Bible said don't have no other books. Be careful of making of any books. None is her mate. So what the hell I'm gonna do with a Quran for? What the hell I'm gonna do with a book of the Mormons, the Latter-day Saints? Yes,
so speaking of the Quran, I mean, Farrakhan always quote out of the Bible.
Every time you see it.
I mean, come on, man. I want to see a film or a clipping or any speech where Louis Farrakhan opens up the Quran and quotes out it.
Without quoting the Bible.
Yeah, without quoting the Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's all he does. That's all the way he get attention. You know, is he quoting out of the Bible?
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. He's a clown. And we follow that clown. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's terrible, man. You know?
But he is Israel, and he do have a chance to repent, which he better, because I hear some things about him. You know what I'm saying? But hey, here it goes to show here and there. But yo, you got a chance to repent and come up out them wicked ways, man. Mm-hmm. Like Cap said earlier about the grace period. Grace don't last forever. Grace is a time for you to get right now, for you to clean yourself up. Whatever's keeping you from serving the Most High and doing what He said do, yo, you got time to get right, man. You got time to kick that habit. You got time to come back to your nationality and these records and do what the Most High said do. Who knows how much time we have in that grace period? We all under grace right now. But listen, look, I gotta get you. Romans, was that 15-1? Let me go to that.
Come on, no sweat.
Yeah, because people like to think that grace that's it.
I mean, in Christianity, you don't even understand grace. I mean, I don't know. You think grace is some type of maybe touch of God or something. I mean, you don't understand. You don't understand grace. It's a time period. That's what it is. It's a time period. It's just that time. They say, oh, under grace. I use simple Christian women. How many times you hear them old Christian women say that? Oh, we under grace. Yeah. But you don't even understand grace. It's a time period. I mean, come on.
Look, they do understand Renaissance when you don't, when you don't pay that bill, they don't give you that 7-day grace period. You don't pay that payment, they're going to be knocking at your door. Hey, we need that furniture back. The grace period over with. So listen what the scripture says. Romans chapter 6, verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. Meaning hell no. Christian, God forbid you to sin. Whether you're on the grace or not. That's it. And you know when he said twice, he really mean it. He said once, he really mean it. But this he said twice. Romans 6, chapter 15. Well then, shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid.
That's right.
Hell no, Christian. You keep this law to the death of you. The heaven and earth pass one jot or one tittle, so no wise pass from the law to all be fulfilled. The heaven and earth pass away. This law gonna stand, man. That's it. And whoever teaches you not to follow the law, man, he gonna be least in the kingdom, man. He gonna be destroyed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, brother, now grab where Yahushua Christ said the end is not yet, wars and rumors of war. Because I mean that is just so heavy right now, and it's because what we see right now, the end is not yet. You have time. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know how much time. Like the brother was just bringing out, you don't know how much time you have. You know? But it's if you get breath in your body, you have time.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You have time to right now to just turn from your wicked ways. You know what I'm saying? And this is Christ in the Bible speaking. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
You hear it? Wars and rumors of wars. How many years have we been hearing about rumors of wars? Now we seeing Russia going into the Ukraine, blowing things up. You know what I'm saying? Those are wars and rumors of war. Read on, brother.
See that ye be not troubled.
Say that's so heavy right there. See that ye not troubled. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people have been contacting me on Facebook, asking me about, well, what about this and what about that? You know what I'm saying? And that's why it was so powerful what Commander Junior Hunter brought out this week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To let everybody know, if you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, it's for you.
Right.
This is for you. Don't be troubled when you see this happening. It's a beautiful thing that's happening. You know what I'm saying? It's just a start, though. It's just a start. Read on, brother.
For all these things must come to pass.
Oh, well, wait a minute. Wait, say that again, brother.
For all these things must come to pass.
All of these things must come to pass. They must. Russia must go into Ukraine. It has to happen. You know, China has to join with Russia the way they're doing. It has to happen. World War III has to happen. You know? Read on, brother.
But the end is not yet.
Oh, say that again, brother.
But the end is not yet.
Man, one more time.
But the end is not yet.
The end is not yet. The end is not yet. Like I said, if you got breath in your body, you know, the end is not yet. You know what I'm saying? Because you still got chance if you're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian to like turn from your evil ways. You know what I'm saying? ISUPK, we all on social media everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We said we got pages and everything you can go to. You can find the ISUPK on the Commander Junior High. You can find us. We on the street corners, you know, prophesying to our people. You can find us. There's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? There's no excuse for you not serving the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And stop going to that God-forsaken church. You know, you're serving our religion and not serving the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You loving a religion over the Most High. I mean, that's what's so evil about it. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? At the time we live in right now, the so-called white man, he is what? Right now, his shame is covering him, like in Obadiah. It said Obadiah 1:10, shame is covering him. His shame is covering him right now. This is why they want to ban critical race theory. You know what I'm saying? Because why little white kids are being called oppressors. You know what I'm saying? Little white kids are finding out how to get that big old mansion. You know what I'm saying? What grandpa really did for a living. You know? They're finding out these type of things. You know what I'm saying? So what do? They don't ban the talk about slavery. They don't talk about it no more. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk about it. Don't bring it up no more. Because why? We going to hurt our white people who get their feelings hurt. Yeah, their feelings are going to get hurt. You know, little kids are going to cry because his great grandfather was a slave master who whipped slaves. You know what I'm saying? Always do things. And it's a beautiful thing that what's happening right now. And the white man, you know what I'm saying? He's the man of sin. That's what's coming out right now. You're seeing it through the politicians, through all of what's happening with the president. The white man is the man of sin.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
And like you were saying, we have no choice. You can see ISUPK everywhere, on the streets, on the internet, and the scripture back that up. Isaiah chapter 30 and 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversary, and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. So you're going to see, you seeing this right now.
That's heavy.
We're the priests and the prophets and the teachers
That's
of
it.
the Most High.
That's it.
God used to this truth, man.
That's it.
We're not going to be pushed away and tucked off in the corners no more. Like we was talking about earlier, they show all the negative publicity on these fake Israelite groups when they go do something stupid and against the scripts, but they don't show you the righteous things we do. They don't show you the food drive and how many people we feed. Commander General, how to feed. They don't show you how many people bills you pay. How many people you put through school and college and dental. I mean, come on, man. But they want to show you all the negative publicity on the things that these groups outside the ISUPK do. What's that? The Not Effing Around Coalition?
Yeah.
Where the hell they go? When Trump left, where did they go? Come on, man. ISUPK are not affiliated with any other group. So they're not going to show us on the TV screen so you can see us and you can put down the filth and the wickedness and join your brothers and sisters in this fight. They're not going to show you these things. But we here now. We on this internet. We in your face. We on the street. We in every city, every state, in every country.
That's it.
We waking up the 12 tribes of the children of Israel under Commander General Yohanan. The ISUPK, we rolling strong, baby. All you got to do is make that decision. Whether you want to come home or you want to stay asleep. Because their Christian church is rocking you to sleep. That Muslim mass is making sure you stay asleep. The scripture said, rise and depart. This is not your rest, man.
That's it.
You see how the murders is happening and taking place to our people, but you want to put up on your Facebook, oh, pray for Ukraine. Pray for this, pray for that. Well, it's the Most High that's bringing the destruction, dumb. Tell the Christian pastor that it's the Most High that's making these things happen just so you can wake up and realize who your real power is. So-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American. This is for you. But the end is not yet.
Not yet. That's it. That's it. The end is not yet. Get up on that. A real powerful one brought out. The end is not yet. We see these things happening, you know what I'm saying? The end is not yet. And see, a lot of us, we got a whole lot of cleaning up to do of yourself. You know, you got a lot of cleaning. You got a lot of garbage in us. You know what I'm saying? As a people, we got a lot of evil things that we do. We got to clean up ourselves so we can see Christ in those chariots.
That's right.
You're gonna earn the kingdom. You're gonna earn the kingdom. It ain't gonna be like Christ is not gonna come back and give it to a dude smoking weed. He's not gonna come back and do a dude horn out his women. You know what I'm saying? A woman being a whore.
Right.
Christ is not coming back for you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be righteous unto the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And that's where Christ is gonna come. He's coming for us. Those people. He's gonna stand up and be righteous unto the Most High. Like he was. Like he was. That's why he's a savior. We're supposed to follow him. So he's not coming back for you just sitting there, you smoking all your blunts you smoking, you know what I'm saying? And you're puffing smoke at the camera on Facebook. He's not coming back for you. He's gonna put you to death. You're gonna choke on that blunt.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Man.
Your lungs gonna come back.
Yeah, God. Now, brother, the last one, give me Lamentations 4:22, brother. Lamentations 4:22. You know what I'm saying? We gotta understand that our captivity and what we've been through, hey, it's accomplished. Our punishment is accomplished. And this precept is telling you. You know what I'm saying? And he's going to pay the oppressor back for what he's done. You know what I'm saying? So it's coming. But the end is not yet. But you can rest assured it's coming. It's coming because why it's prophesied in the Bible. Just like our slavery, Deuteronomy 28:68, was prophesied in the Bible. And it came. You know what I'm saying? All our suffering is all in the Bible. You bring it out all the time. It came. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Man. Now read Lamentations 4:22.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished.
Man. Stop. Go ahead.
O daughter of Zion.
O daughter of Zion. That's you, Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? We are the old daughter of Zion. You know what I'm saying? Mount Zion. That's where Israel sits. You know, Jerusalem sits on Mount Zion. We got to understand that what we are those people that the Lord is talking to. He said the punishment, you know what I'm saying, is accomplished. We sinned against the Most High. We deserve slavery and everything.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's accomplished. You know what I'm saying? We served our captivities. You know, now the truth is in the land. The truth is all over the planet. The truth came out in 1969. The Lord on 125th Street, Harlem, New York, ISUPK, with the truth of this Bible.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Now our punishment is accomplished. You don't have no excuse like, oh, why you're not getting the truth. It's out here. We're all online. Like the brother brought up, we're all on social media. We're all on the corners. You know what I'm saying? We're everywhere. They're trying to ignore us and not show us, you know, on the news and stuff. But we're everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord is going to cause them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to recognize us.
That's right.
They're going to recognize the priests and prophets of the Most High, what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because we love people that much. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how Christ walked. He loved his people. He came for Israel. He came for Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's what he said in Matthew 15 and 24. I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's our Savior. We follow Christ. You know what I'm saying? We share the love Christ had for his people. You know, so it says what? The punishment is it's accomplished. Zion. Damn. Payback time. The big payback. Go ahead, read on, brother.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
You hear that? He will no more carry thee into captivity. You know what I'm saying? But who is he going to get? Read on, brother.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sinners, thy sins.
Man, you know what I'm saying? He's going to discover the sin of Edom. Edom, that's the so-called white man in the Bible. He's Edom, he's Esau, he's Adumia. You know what I'm saying? You got names for people in the Bible. The white race, that's Esau and Edom. You know what I'm saying? He said he's going to discover their sins. You know what I'm saying? All these things are being discovered. The Lord is doing it.
That's right.
The Lord is making sure everybody knows. Every little kid that's born is going to learn about Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? I always bring out, I went all the way through 12 years of high school, 12 years of school, and I never heard of Black Wall Street. Nothing about Black Wall Street. It happened in 1921. Come on, I went to school in the 70s and the 80s. Why didn't I learn about Black Wall Street? Why wasn't it in the history books? You know? But the Bible just said he's going to just uncover their sins. He's going to let everybody know the evil that they did. You know? So while everybody is learning how evil the oppressor is, he's going to ban critical race theory. You see? This is what the ISUPK stands on. The oppressor, and it's the devil the Bible speaks.
That's right.
The devil means deceiver. You know? He got to deceive us in there. Oh, don't talk about it. Just don't talk about it. You know? But see, it's printed in the Bible. The white man owns the printing presses. It prints the Bible. Now we see Deuteronomy 28:68 in the Bible. We see Lamentations 4:22 in the Bible. Hey, that's the Lord's doing. And I love it, you know what I'm saying? Right. So black man, Hispanic man, understand who you are in this place. Understand that we are the chosen people of the Most High. The Most High chose you to be righteous unto him. The Most High chose you to be his people. He chose us. That's a beautiful thing. That's something you should take and be honored. You should honor that, you know what I'm saying? But we have been destroyed people. But now the priests and prophets of the ISUPK under command of Your Honor, we all on social media now. We're in every city, you know what I'm saying? We all over the place. Now the truth is what is being presented throughout the world. Throughout the whole planet, you seeing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians coming together, you know what I'm saying? Through the ISUPK, the teaching, the true teaching of the Bible. Because we've been having some evil, pastors teaching you the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that, I'm going to close the service.
Lord, yes, Your Honor.
All right, marching and stand. Y'all can dominate and turn and face the east.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
No, go ahead.
Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Wadas, Ayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwaka, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, Ayah, Aisha, Baharatazah, Kawa, Ayah,